If you're chasing me, you're not getting tribute.
I stand ready.
Hi guys, Ayla's here, and while I'm getting talked today, we're going to play some Heroes of the Storm. They actually this morning announced that they're going to be doing open beta on May 19th and launching officially on June 2nd, so it's coming up really soon, and in case you haven't had a chance to see much of the game, I'm going to go ahead and pop in with Valla, who is my hero of choice, and see if I can't get into a quick match. Now, I am currently sitting at level 11. I played a little bit last weekend and the weekend before. I'm enjoying it a lot, but I'm definitely noticing that it is very different from League of Legends. And a lot of people keep comparing the two, saying this one's better than this one, play this one over this one, but really to me they're completely different games of the same genre. WoW is constantly accused of being the dumbed down MMO, and in a lot of ways it's true. It is definitely not a game where the hardest of the hardcore players go to be in most cases. And it's no different than comparing new WoW to old WoW, where they say raids are dumbed down now and everybody can do them and that's not okay. And that was me once upon a time. I was a hardcore raider and I didn't want casual players in my raid because that meant that my accomplishments didn't mean as much if everybody could do it. So now they're comparing this the same way, saying, oh, it's dumbed down and everybody can do it and that's not okay. It's kind of a matter of preference. Now, this is definitely a boiled down game. It is not going to be as extreme as League of Legends. They don't do the shop and the money system here. Gold is only used to buy new heroes. I think one of the best things that I've seen as far as a comparison is people have said it's like taking Magic the Gathering and comparing it to Hearthstone. Magic the Gathering has a large learning curve. It's difficult to do, it's difficult to master. This is easy to get into, difficult to master. Now, Valla is my hero of choice because that's what I play in Diablo. She is the demon hunter from Diablo, and I love her very much. As you can see on the map, there are different objectives. You probably saw it on the loading screen. They're a big effing deal. There's more than just camps here. You also are going to have... I know there's somebody hiding here. You are also going to see a lot of these small events that are going on. And those are really key in getting through the game.
My hunt continues.
You can chase me all the way back here, buddy. Who we got? Oh, it's Iridan! Iridan! Yeah, you're the Iridan counter, so get to Iridan counting.
Let's not survive.
And at this point, I'm really just concentrating more on killing all these guys for XP. That is really a big deal early on. Just getting ahead experience. It makes a huge difference later in the game. Somebody's shooting fireballs at me. I'm gonna stand off to the side. Theoretically, they can't see me. They're shooting blind.
Your fate is sealed.
But you can see our team's already a little bit ahead. If we can keep that going, it's gonna be really, really helpful. Oh, he's going up to get it. Okay. Iridan hasn't come back yet. I would kind of like Iridan to come back.
My mana is too low.
Hi, Asmodan. Let's go get some mana.
Choose a talent.
Alright, we've already got our talent starting. I do play her as like an auto attack and single target. There's a really good multi-shot build for her, but I'm not into it. I don't enjoy it as much. I'm going to take a camp, and as you can probably tell, it's a little easier to progress. It's kind of just everybody leveling at the same time according to their kills, and as you level, you're getting these predetermined talents you kind of just pick from the list.
I depart.
early on in the game, this is really difficult. Valla is especially squishy. We might actually lose that tribute here. Valla is especially squishy. She can become very powerful later in the game, but starting out, she definitely is not going to be very tanky. Get that. They're going to take that tribute, or I'm not going to ninja style them and try to hit them one at a time. It's okay. You can get one out. It's got these little camps. They're exactly what you're expecting. They're a little mercenary camp. They come in different varieties. They have siege camps, bosses, and bruiser camps. I'm gonna pop a siege camp there and give them something to think about.
Hatred must be
Come on,
tempered
follow
by
me
discipline.
in. Follow me in.
The path leads this way. No mercy for the wicked.
And it definitely made a difference when I started learning to play her a little different and stopped pretending it was League and started really focusing on gaining XP early on. You're definitely, you know, attacking each other.
Your fear
But I'm also really concentrating on trying to kill as many of their minions as humanly possible.
I so enjoy it.
I'm gonna abandon post here and try to clip it down. I don't know if I'll get there in time.
Choose a talent.
My hunt continues.
Searing attacks. We'll go with that instead. Sometimes I work on the caltrops. Normally not, though. Alright, and they are coming out in force to also attack us. ETC is up there holding it down while the rest of us are down here being slackers.
I depart.
ETC, you're my hero. Let's do this. Probably focusing on the wrong person here, to be honest.
My hunt continues.
Alright, they're starting to catch us in XP a little bit. Scare off their Rainer. My camp. Probably my favorite Kerrigan skin, and I want it so bad. Such as Kerrigan is amazing.
Never ploy.
He's down.
No mercy for the
I
wicked.
have a lot of trouble with
Do you
Illidan.
want
Not as much
more?
trouble as I have with Zeratul, but I definitely have some trouble with him.
Let none survive.
Rainer not so much. And they're gonna clump up at the bottom there. As he's OP. As he is OP. But since it's beta, we're all still susceptible to the nerf bag. Don't get too excited, guys.
Let us move.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people doing Asmodean lately, and he really does just feel incredibly overpowered. But if you're watching this and you are normally a League player, you can definitely tell that there's not quite as much complexity. Nobody's got their gear they're having to change or anything like that. You know. Is a little more dumbed down, if you want to say it that way. It is a little easier to get into, but once you run up against people who know what they're doing, it is still quite insane. All I gotta do is hit them and they'll stop. Even if I die, as long as I'm stopping them from getting their hands on it, that is what's really important here.
You sure are in rough shape. Healing fountain's over there. Nice shot, man.
Alright, they're gonna get me! Come on, Asmodean, you can do it! Come on! As long as you can harass them and keep them from clicking it. Harassment! Harassment, get Sonya! Get her! Darn it! So it'll come down against the next tribute, and you guys will get to see why all the objectives are so very, very, very important in this particular game. Now we are starting to get quite an XP jump on them, which is a big deal. They just hit 11, about 12, and a third or so. Looks like Kerrigan's needing help in the middle. I don't know if I'll get there in time to make a difference though. I didn't. Come on. Chase the pretty
Shall
demon
we see who
hunter.
gathers this one?
Chase me. Chase me. That was a waste.
The path leads this way.
If you're chasing me, you're not getting tribute. Alright, and we got that third one there. So the enemy team is cursed, which means all of their towers are not going to be shooting at us. All of their minions only have a single XP. Big effing deal. And we're making a push for north. I'm going to make a point of clearing out the center a little bit. Really, I'd like to see them spawning a little more minions here while they're only 1 hit point. That is lovely free XP there.
No mercy for the wicked.
I have about 13 seconds left on the curse, but we've broken through. As soon as you break down all of these turrets and their forts, that lane will start to spawn catapults.
Let the curse end.
Wonderful. This is gonna be a problem because I do not do very well against melee at all.
We should take this mercenary camp.
We ought to capture this mercenary camp.
I'm trying to clean up the siege camps that they just sent against us. Sonya's guarding the one in the middle. It's kind of a pain.
Your fate is sealed. Hatred must be tempered by discipline.
I believe some tribute is in order.
I depart. Let none survive.
Consider your base.
Alright, hopefully we can take this one before they pay attention. Yes, we can. Okay. We can do this. We can do this, guys. We can totally do this. Kill Irridan. Kill Irridan.
That's why I'm the queen.
Yeah, Kerrigan, there is only one queen here. Only one queen.
A clever ploy. Any last words?
Ooh, keep the ground trick. Kill all the things.
Bleed, you filth.
Alright, we got Sonya coming up from behind because I don't see her. Have fun. Alright. Kerrigan's got that one. And it's gonna go through the center, so I'm kind of happy that I cleared that area out a little bit earlier. Oh, the one we keep running into. Why is it these two? Alright, we have to prevent them from getting that. They get 3, then that same nasty curse goes on us, and that's a little much to deal with right now. Kick his butt, Carrion. Get him. Oh, God. Alright.
Double
He
kill.
should be good. I don't think Elliot can take all of this by himself.
Killing spree.
Alright. That looks good.
The path leads this way.
We can do it. Alright, and they are catching our XP lead again. Definitely not my preference.
Low on that.
Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. Got a boss going in there. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Hearthstone back. Yes, they defeated that mechanic. And I would like to defend the core, but at the same
A
time,
clever ploy.
it's gonna hurt a lot more if they manage to get this tribute. I don't know if I can get to it.
Choose a talent.
I thought my way. Yes, I
That death was worth it. If they don't get the tribute, it was worth it. I did not die in vain, you guys. I did not die in vain. Because now we are going to have them cursed instead. Alright, and we have this big team of escorts heading up with the boss. Unfortunately, I think the curse is going to be over before he's really able to do anything in there. But every boss that we take is still not a boss that they
curse
get.
subsides.
And we're once again in the lead, and that boss was able to take on the core! So, yay! You can't see me dancing. I really need to get a webcam. So that was a victory for me, and I hope you get to see a little bit of how this works compared to League of Legends. Overall, I think everybody needs to stop comparing the two. I think that they are very awesome in their own way, and you just said I did a daily quest. It's got a reason to come back every day to try different heroes other than just who's in rotation this week. I think we should stop comparing them as apples to apples because they're a different experience, and that's how they're intended to be. So I would love to know your thoughts on this whole back and forth war between League of Legends and Heroes of the Storm. Are you excited for Heroes to be coming out? Because I'm going to be so happy to have people to play with me other than just my friends who already have the beta. As always, it makes my day when you subscribe and keep hanging out with me here so I can keep making you videos and sharing my little corner of the gaming world with you. I will talk to you during our next episode, and I'll see you then. Bye!